3 years, so this is very exciting. I normally go on last, and it's weird, so I'm just gonna do this, and we'll see what's up. So, what do I want to start with? This is crazy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with this. I did a show 2 weeks ago at the Kelly Strayhorn Theater. It was a poetry slam. Yes, and I'm not, you know, I was the minority that night, which is fine. I don't care. I don't mind being the only white person. That's like totally my wheelhouse. Like I'm all about that. It actually went really well. Before the show, all the poets were gathering backstage, and I was the host, so I just wanted to get everyone's name so that when I introduced them, I was coherent and said it properly. And there was like a group of people standing around, and I'm like, hi, I'm Gab, what's your name? And they're all giving me their name. And this woman bursts through them, and she's like just walking through everyone, and I'm like, oh, hi, I'm Gab, what's your name? And she's like, Essex, really angry. And I go, oh, hi, Essex, it's nice to meet you. And she goes, no, Essex, not Essex. Fine, Gabe. You know, just like that. So she seemed testy to me, right? So whatever, time passes, the show goes on, and it's the very end of the show, and she's coming up. And I'm like, okay, our next poet, well, I don't want to get her name wrong, because it's a lovely name, and I got it wrong before, and she got mad at me. So everyone, give it up for Essence. Beautiful name, Essence. And she comes out, she does her poetry, and I love the people who weren't paying attention. They're like, clap, someone's coming up. Way to go, talkers. Maybe you want to listen. Anyway, that was more embarrassing for you. So, whatever, Essence come out, she does her spiel, and the judges give her horrible reviews. Horrible. She gets like, you know, all 3s. And I come back, I introduce the final person, I go backstage, and Essence is standing backstage, she's barefoot, she's looking at a curtain, no person, and she's just like, why'd you do that? Why'd you play me that way? Bitch, bitch, bitch shouldn't say I was mad, I wasn't mad, why'd you have to do that? Why'd you have to be that way? Why'd you have to do it? But talking to no one, talking to a curtain. Yeah, and I'm like 2 feet away, and I'm like, me? Are you talking about me? Like, I was like, are you talking about me? So now I'm like getting aggressive, because I'm just like, F it, I don't care. And like one of the organizers was like, just leave her alone, she's great, just leave her alone. So fine, whatever, the show ends, it goes so well that the organizers for the event are like, Gab, great job, we want you back next year. In fact, can you just sign a contract and do it every year? I'm like, God, it must have gone well. You don't normally get called back right at the spot. So I'm leaving, I'm finally like, I signed this thing, whatever, I'm going out, and this ancient, like, 140-year-old black woman with one eye and a cane comes up to me, and she points her cane at me, and she's like, I want to talk to you. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, I'm Essence's grandmother. And I don't like how you played her. And then I like got my Judge Judy tone going on, and I'm like, no, madam, no. I did nothing wrong. I said, it's not my fault your granddaughter lost. Maybe it's her poetry where the rat, you know, saw a cat. You know, it's stupid. It's not my fault. And she's like, I just can't believe you never heard that name before. I'm like, I haven't. And she's like, you never heard of Essence magazine? I'm like, madam, I can't afford magazines. I canceled my mag subscription like 2 years ago when I lost my job. Thanks for bringing it up. And so the producers are like, get away from her, get away. Like shove this old lady with their hands, like get away from her, she's a talent, get away. So like I'm out in the lobby, I'm talking to people, and I see this grandmother, and like, I don't know, Essence must have like 500 siblings, because there's like all these toddlers running around the grandmother. And they hate the grandmother, and they're like, hate you, Grammy, like they hate her, so I'm not alone, like Grammy's a bitch. And one of the toddlers literally just kicks Grammy's cane, and Grammy's like, give my cane! I said, get Grammy's gonna fall, give my cane! And so I'm like on the other side of the lobby, and I'm like, Good Samaritan, and I like run, sprint over to Grammy, and I'm like, here you go, it's the essence of a good person. And then I like soft shoot out of there, it's the best moment of my goddamn life. Best moment, man. Wow, if I would have had a top hat, that shit would have been gold. That would have been gold. Okay, so I did mention this. So my parents, amazing, well-read people, huge fans of the great philosophers, you know. Sophocles, Aristotle, Kant, Judge Judith Scheinlin. Yeah, I referenced Judge Judy, and I'm a huge fan because I live with my 68-year-old mother who, you know, we have a date with it every day at 4, you know, it's what we do. And last week, I saw the greatest Judge Judy episode of all time. Like, it literally blew my mind and changed the way I think about America. It was like this. Oh, and under full disclosure, since we're already like brought up race, which I normally don't do race stuff because it's like, why do you shut the F up? And I agree, because I hate white people trying to tackle race. But there's like a stereotype about black people that when they go to the movies, they can't like shut the F up. Have you ever heard this stereotype? I didn't create it, I read it on the internet, okay? Well, if that stereotype is true, that's me when I watch Judge Judy. Like from the minute the music starts, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, now meet our plaintiff, you know, and I'm like, oh snap, what? What you want to sue about? You know, I'm like so crazy. And like if Judge Judy says madam or listening ears, I'm like, what? No she didn't, no she didn't, listening ears, yes she did. Like I go crazy, like I am like up and down, pausing it, rewinding it, I love it so much. I don't care if you judge me, I love Judge Judy. And so there's this episode, and the prosecutor, 27 years old, she's suing her roommate, who's 26, because the roommate had a friend over who was 18, and basically this is how it played out. The 27-year-old plaintiff, she comes home, it's late at night, and she knows her apartment so well that she doesn't want to have to turn on the lights to go to her bedroom, because she knows her apartment. So she comes home, doesn't turn on the lights, walks to her bedroom, but she doesn't know that her 26-year-old roommate and her 18-year-old friend built a blanket for it in the middle of the living room. And they're sleeping in it. And so she just walks, trips on, falls, cracks her head off a coffee table, lamp falls on her head, and she's like partially electrocuted. It was amazing. Like Mr. Bean couldn't make that shit happen. And so she's suing her roommate to pay for all her plastic surgery. And the woman the plaintiff just tells the story, and Judge Judy doesn't even call on the defendant. She's just like, no, no, madam, no. And the plaintiff's like, Your Honor, you know, this wasn't my fault. My face got burned. And Judge Judy's like, you're 27 years old, madam. You should know to turn on a light in your apartment. And the woman, with a great comeback, says, Judge Judy, I'm 27 years old. That's why I thought I could come home and not fall over a blanket fort. And then Judge Judy says, not in America. The implications of that one statement and judgment changed my life. We infantilized adults. We're right. It's America. You don't have to grow up. Judge Judy saved souls. I'm clearly the only one pumped as shit over that. All you ladies lingering in the background, I don't know why you're not freaking thrilled. Who's waving to me? Okay, hi. Thanks for waving. That's weird. That was, I felt like I was having a voice or something. Christina, I love you. Except it wasn't that. It was more like a... All right, so Judge Judy, that was amazing. So, oh man. You probably read this 2 weeks ago. CMU developed a comedian robot. I know, never before in my life I ever read something that made me so happy and so sad at the exact same time. Like, I literally read it on my computer, I'm like, yes! Robot comedian! Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Like, I totally just wigged out. I was just like, I'm screwed, man. I can't even compete with normal comedians. I don't even want to be called a comedian. Now there's robots. I can't even do this. But then my mom had a good point. Like, you remember, like, during the Holocaust, when some Jews, like, didn't want to leave Germany, and so they just, like, dyed their hair and then changed their name to Harris and stuff? Well, we have an old refrigerator box. Yeah, so Mom's gonna whip me up a robot costume. I think I'm gonna just slide right in. Beep, boop, beep, boop, jokey jokes. I'm gonna be fine. I got it. So I could probably fit a couple other of you in the refrigerator box. Story 3 and not cry. And I think it's because the same thing that happens to Andy in that movie, the exact same thing happened to me. No, it did. Well, I mean, except instead of my mom taking a box of my old toys and not putting them in the attic and giving them to a daycare center, like that didn't exactly happen. What happened was I went default on my student loans, and so they, yeah, so then they sued me, and then they seized all my assets. And the only thing I own are action figures, so they came and took those away. So I guess it wasn't exactly like Toy Story 3, but it's kind of fun. I think that shit's funny, thank you. I watched Toy Story 3, I'm like, Mom, this kind of happened to me, except not. Shit, the other day, okay, so my ritual every night is like 7 o'clock, I go to bed, because I have sleeping pills and Ativan to take, and that, you know, really makes the evening go well. And I usually watch some Community episodes, because I'm slightly obsessed with that show. Before I go to bed. Yeah, it's the best. So, the other night, I go to put my Community on, I'm popping my pills, and the laptop just goes, and just dies. And I look at the plug, and I'm like, oh my god. I went through like every 5 stages of grief. Like, I was just like flipping out, I was so angry, like, I just thought I can't go on. If my computer's dead, I may as well be dead. Everything important is on my computer. If it's dead, it's over. It's over. I'm like, literally pulling like a razor to my wrist. Like, I'm just like, no point in going on anymore. And then I looked to the floor, and the it wasn't plugged into the wall. So that was a problem. I plug it in, start it right back up. And it's like, Gab, you're getting a little too crazy about it. Like, you know, this is insane. Like, you value your computer too much. And then I thought, yeah, I do. You know why? My fucking computer and my iPhone have insurance, and I don't. What am I doing? How did Steve Jobs allow himself to die? That is like, I don't even know. I just don't even know. Oh man. So my mom's been sick. She had hip surgery in March, and as you can tell, she's not here, and it just sucks. She's slightly improving, and it's been horrible because now I have to go grocery shopping by myself, which I hate. Like, I did figure out, though, the best time to go if you go by yourself, 9 a.m. on Monday morning, because all real people have lives at that time. So you can just waltz right in. It's really nice. No one's there, just you and some tumbleweeds. It's beautiful. And like, now that I shop by myself, grocery shop by myself, I just want to get it over as fast as possible. So I always pretend like I'm in an episode of that old show, Supermarket Sweep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I get my buggy, I run in, I'm just like, meat, detergent. And then when I get up there, I realize I don't have the money for this shit, so I gotta go put it back and get us, you know, our Isley's chipped ham and American cheese, which is all we can afford. But I was there the other day, and I went up to the line, and there was no one there. When does that ever happen? Monday at 9. And go up, I load the thing, the cashier won't even look at me. He's like standing like with his back kind of to me. I'm like, alright, and I just keep loading the thing, he won't look at me. Like, this is getting weird, so I pull out my mom's Advantage card, and I kind of do one of those like Visa commercial poses, like, he'll see me now. He doesn't. And then this bag girl comes over and she's like, no, I'm not bagging. And he's like, well, you have to, I don't have a bagger. She's like, I'm a cashier. He's like, I know, but I don't have a bagger. And I'm just like still standing there holding the Advantage card. And she's like, this is nuts. They need to hire more people. He's like, I know, they have an ad on Craigslist. She's like, that's screwed up. Everyone here wants 4 hours. Why don't you just give us more hours than to hire from outside the company, they're sickos. And now at this point I'm like, you know, doing anything. And she's like, you better wait on her. And so he's like, hi. I'm like, hi. He's like, is this your Advantage card? I'm like, and I got scared, like, maybe you need to know, right? I'm like, well, no, it's my mom's Advantage card. He's like, what's her name? I'm like, Bonesso. He's like, oh, Starla. I went, oh, you know my mom? He's like, no, I know Starla Jones. And I went, you know Star Jones? He's like, well, not personally. And I'm like, oh, okay. I said, so I'm really confused. And I'm like, oh, is her real name Starla? And he's like, who? I'm like, Star Jones. He's like, oh, I don't know. And I was like, oh, because my mom's name's Starla. He's like, oh. Well, I don't know, it's probably not a real name, it's like Tiger Woods. I'm like, what do you mean it's like Tiger Woods? He's like, well, that Tiger's not his real name. Everyone thinks it's his real name. It's not his real name. I'm like, it isn't? I'm like, I thought Tiger made sense, you know? It was probably like Tigeria on lesbians. I gotta fall on a goddamn sword that looks like a dildo for these people to like me. Help me, help me, help me! God, I tried with you. I didn't even know why I bothered. Sorry, I was confused in my early 20s and dating some girls. I screwed up. My bad. Hate me the rest of my life because I left your team. That's about bullying. It doesn't get better if you're not gay. Okay, so those of you who know me know I have a deep fear of stink bugs. Horrible, horrible. Well, you know what? Since my mom almost died, I've come a long way. I have perspective. I don't care if stink bugs are around me as long as my mom's alive. That's all that matters. So I'm different now. Like now, if they're in the car with me, I'm like, hey, little guy. Hey, little buddy. You need to fly away. You know, like I'm nice about it. Like, lick them out. I don't kill them all the time. So the other day, there's like a whole new breed of stink bugs. I'm sure you know. They're like green, turquoise, teal, like these beautiful colors. And Josh and I were rehearsing in my garage, because we have a garage band, and a turquoise one was walking in there. And I'm like, Josh, look at that, it's a new stink bug. He's like, it's not a stink bug, it's beautiful. I'm like, that's the new stink bug. He's like, kill that shit. I'm like, I can't kill that. I wouldn't, it'd be like killing a peacock. I can't do it. It's like this beautiful, vibrant color. And he's like, who are you, Bonesso? And I thought about it. I wouldn't kill a stink bug or a peacock, but do you guys remember that village in India where the monkeys took over? You remember that? Like the monkeys were on all the roofs, and we were like, oh, that's cute, we have monkeys on our roof. And then they like just started coming in from everywhere, like Planet of the Apes, and people like literally were home invaded by monkeys and gave up their village. They're like, peace, we don't hurt animals, you can have my village. And I'm just trying to say, I won't hurt a stink bug, I won't hurt a peacock, but I will up a monkey. Like, I'm for real. I want to fight like that. I can take it. I would love it. I think it would be almost fair. And I just wanted to share that with you. Like, I would not let my village, I would be the last one standing. I would fight those motherfucking monkeys. Like, there's no way. Yeah, India. You need Gab. I'll come in. I'll get your house back. I'll get your house back for you, girl. Oh, yeah, but my mom, though, like, it is getting weird. Like, she was supposed to be better by now. And we, like, have this, like, twin bed in our family room. And at first I thought it was cute and fun, and we would make blanket forts and, like, watch Community. Yeah. But now it's getting to the point where she reminds me of, like, the buckets from Willy Wonka, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just waiting for my Uncle Henry and Aunt Val to join her in bed, and then they'll stay there for, like, 20 years. And then I'll win a golden ticket, and I'll be like, I want a golden ticket! And then she'll get up and do a jig, and I'll be like, you stupid bitch, you can dance this whole time? And I'm washing clothes in our, like, soup tree? What is happening? Because that's how it played out in Willy Wonka. I don't know if you guys saw that movie. That's like exactly how it played out. Alright, I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna bring up our first comedian because that's how I roll. So now that it's May and I'm getting color, people keep coming up to me and they're like, oh my god, look at you, you're tan. What are you doing? You tanning? You go to the beach? Tanning? You go to the beach? No, I'm a dago and I stepped outside for 5 seconds. That's really how this played out. And they're like, you're Italian? You don't seem Italian. You're Italian? And I'm like, you don't, I talk with my hands more than a deaf person. Are you kidding me? You don't think I'm Italian? Are you really? You don't think my last name ends in a vowel. Like, you don't know I'm Italian. I remember being 6 years old, my grandparents explaining to me, if your last name ends in a vowel, that means you're Italian. So at the beginning of the school year, when your teacher yells everybody's names, you know who the good ones are. Ones with the vowels. I'm just saying, that's how it played out. I think I had another one, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, never mind. I was gonna say, the only place we ever went on vacation when I was a kid was, you know, that beautiful Isle, Presque. Syringes and beach towels. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing audience. I feel pretty good.